Stop buying the. In this video, I am going to be sharing with you the #1 reason why you can't get off the binge eating roller coaster. Stay tuned. Welcome to the video. My name is Campolo and I am a fat loss coach. That guy used to be me. I used to be 300 pounds and 100 pounds overweight at my heaviest. And over the last 20 years, I have undergone my own personal transformation. I started my fitness journey 20 years ago. I made every mistake imaginable. I followed all of the fad diets. I bought all of the crazy supplements. I bought all of the fitness magazines thinking that they were gonna help me. I hired coaches. I hired trainers. I hired therapists because after I tried all the fad diets, I developed a binge eating disorder, and that's why I had to go to therapy. So I am someone who is coming to you and speaking to you from experience to help you not make the same mistakes I made. So let's jump into the video. Now, the #1 reason why I developed a binge eating disorder was because I started to deprive myself of certain foods. I became overly restrictive with my diet. Let me give you an example. When I first started my weight loss journey 20 years ago, for breakfast, I would have 2 hard-boiled eggs. For lunch, I would have a protein shake. And then for dinner, I would do chicken and broccoli, just grilled chicken and broccoli, and that was it. So my calories for the day were probably around 800 calories if I had to guess, which is way too low for a 275-pound male at the time, right? Keep in mind, I was still in middle school. So essentially, I was starving myself. Now, that's what led me to develop this binge eating disorder because Monday through Friday, I would follow this crazy restrictive diet. I would do a ton of cardio. I didn't know about lifting weights back then, so I did a ton of cardio. And by the weekend, when the weekend would finally come, I would end up binge eating until I became sick. And then every Monday morning, it was like hitting the reset button and starting over again, okay? So the #1 mistake you're making and why you are continuing to, go down this path of binge eating every few days or every weekend is because you're just being overly restrictive with your diet. Now, you could pull up your phone, you can go on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and you are gonna get hit with a bunch of ads, right? Buy this fitness program guaranteed to help you lose 10 pounds in a week. Or hey, buy this, Fit Tea supplement that's guaranteed to help you lose 20 pounds in 24 hours, right? All of these crazy fad programs and diets and supplements, they're designed to do one thing: help you get quick results in a very short amount of time, but ultimately they're not sustainable. So even if you lose a little bit of weight by following these crazy restrictive fad diets, guess what? You're not able to follow it long term. So what ends up happening? You end up regaining the weight because you can't follow that diet forever. Maybe you could do it for a week, maybe you could do it for 2 weeks, or maybe even a few months, right? I have certain clients who have tried a certain supplement diet called Optavia. Now, this diet just pretty much involves drinking these special protein shakes that they send to your house and eating protein bars, and that's it. Now, these people lose a lot of weight because they're only eating, protein bars and drinking protein shakes, right? They're eating about 1,000 calories a day. So of course they're gonna lose a lot of weight quickly. But then guess what happens? They call me because now they've regained the weight that they lost. Some of them had lost 75 pounds. I talked to one lady who lost 50 pounds doing the Optavia program, and they end up regaining it back because once you stop following those diets, guess what? You regain the weight, so it's not sustainable. That's why I always tell people, if you don't see yourself following a certain fitness plan for the rest of your life, why even start with it, right? Because then you're just gonna give yourself a bunch of heartache by losing some weight and regaining the weight. So ultimately, you have to see yourself following the diet you're following forever, right? You have to enjoy the workouts you're doing forever. You don't wanna hate the workouts, you don't wanna hate the diet, because then you're just doing it just to try to get a quick result. And I promise you, if you're just doing it for a quick fix or a short-term result, those results are gonna be very, very short-lived, and you're gonna end up regaining the weight, and you're never gonna get off the roller coaster wheel of losing weight and then binge eating, losing weight and then binge eating. And I know from experience because I did that for many, many years. Now, the best way to figure out how many calories you should be eating to get fat loss results and to lose weight in a healthy way is take your goal body weight and multiply it by 10. So if your weight right now, let's say maybe you're 250 pounds and your goal is 170 pounds. So you have about 80 pounds to lose. Well, all you have to do is take your goal weight of 170, multiply it by 10. So 170 times 10, that's 1,700 calories per day. That's gonna be where you wanna be every single day. If you could eat 1,700 calories, that's gonna give your body plenty of fuel, plenty of energy, plenty of nutrients for you to feel good, but also lose body fat at a really, really good pace as well. Now, the app that I use to track my calories is MyFitnessPal. It's a free app. There is a premium version to it, but you don't have to pay for it. I've personally been using the free version myself for the last 7 years. And it helps me stay on track. It helps me to track my calories closely. And ultimately, if you want to lose weight and get in shape, it really is a calorie equation, right? You have to be burning more calories than you're consuming. That's how you lose body fat, and that's ultimately how you lose weight. So if you follow those calories, I promise you, you're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel like you're not starving yourself, and I promise you, you're gonna be able to follow this in the long term and ultimately not just reach your goal, but be able to maintain your new body and continue to even get better as time goes on. So I want you to make me a promise today. Please stop buying all of these BS programs and the BS supplements and buying into all of these crazy social media fitness ads that promise you quick results. Because again, if it promises you a quick result, I want you to hear my voice in your head saying, it's not going to be a long-term result. It might help you lose weight, in the first few days or the first few weeks, but I promise you, you're gonna end up regaining the weight and then just jumping on Google or looking for the next best thing, the next fad diet, the next fad supplement, only to get on this and stay on this roller coaster of up and down and continue to binge eat, which is not what you wanna do, okay? So if you enjoyed this video, do me a big favor, please like and subscribe to my channel and let me know below what you want to see more from me. I make these videos for you to help you on your fitness journey. So if there's a topic you're struggling with, please drop it below in the comments. I will look for those. And until next time, see ya.